AAA gaming might be in the worst state I've ever seen it in. Over the past few years, AAA gaming has been an empty shell of what it used to be. My best and prime example is obviously Call of Duty. Like, come on, y'all, look at this. What has COD came to at this point? Because I could have sworn this game was about war. What were we in, World War II or something? I don't know, because I haven't played COD in like, when did Modern Warfare 2 come out? 2022. I haven't played in a couple years, so I don't know what the basis of this game is, but I'm pretty sure it's about a regular fucking war. So why are anime cats and velociraptors running around the map, bro? I've never seen a game go through such an identity crisis, and I'm a Sonic fan, so that says a lot. COD hasn't been good in so long, it's actually pretty sad. Now, I will admit, the last Call of Duty game I did enjoy was Cold War in 2020, because we had some good time playing Search and Destroy and all that. But that was it, because I believe Vanguard came after that, and oh my god, that was the pinnacle of the downfall. Really, the pinnacle of the downfall was when the movement gods came into play. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the people who have spasm attacks on their controller, just spinning around, moving around, running around real fast, like, oh, I'm so good, I'm running around, like, I guess I'm just not that good or something, but it doesn't seem fun. Like, once slide canceling became a requirement to even kind of keep up a little bit, that's when I knew, alright, I'm out. You know, this is obviously not in my element anymore. But Vanguard was literally one of the worst games I played in general. Not even just Call of Duty, it's one of the worst games I've ever played. I got it on sale and I feel like I got robbed still. I remember, I believe it was the beta. Well, I think it was like a beta or something like that, a week, maybe a week and a half before the game officially came out. It was some people in the Discord I knew. They were like, oh man, this game is just so great, it's amazing. And to me, I was like, man, we must be playing two different Vanguards, because this game is fucking terrible. One of the biggest problems with Vanguard was the shotguns. I swear to God, I have a clip of my old YouTube video. It was a dude just running around. You didn't have to aim, you didn't even have the ADS. You can just run around hitting RT and you just run up kill streaks like crazy. It was just pitiful. Honestly, I might be the odd man out right here. Maybe some people that will side with me, but if we being brutally honest, in my opinion, you could say Warzone is what caused the shift, because I noticed, and also a lot of other people noticed, once Warzone became successful, Call of Duty was like, okay, people only want to play Warzone. No, we want you to buy new games. So in order to use the new quote unquote meta gun, you had to buy a new game and level it up on that new game in order to use in Warzone. It was just forcing people to buy the new game in order to use a certain gun because, oh, it's the latest and greatest new thing. It was just bad practice, bro. And the game just became way too fucking sweaty, bro. Like, I would get headaches and my fingers would start cramping up trying to play that game, because Modern Warfare 2, it was slower paced, but it just wasn't a good game in general to me. Like, I think I played that game for maybe a month or two, and I just dropped it overall. And I didn't even buy Modern Warfare 3 because it's just an expansion pack, so for $70. I don't know, I just can't do that anymore. Another example, something I know quite well, and something I had to, you know, put the needle down for, it's 2K. Being a 2K fan just feel like I was in an abusive relationship and I had Stockholm syndrome and I just couldn't leave. I will admit, I bought 2K24, but I played it for like maybe a few days, a week, and I just never touched it again because it's just so bad and I just really had enough. I finally got out of that loop. Now, before you even get to typing, no, I'm not one of those people that play only COD and 2K. I mean, look at my channel, you should know I don't play COD and 2K only. I literally love all games. I play different games all the time. It's just I finally took those games out of my yearly rotation. I've noticed the yearly game, you can say sports games, I just don't really play sports games anymore because it's copy and paste. And as crazy as I've been knowing it was copy and paste, 2K been bad since 20. 2K as a company just became so greedy. It was ridiculous, bro. Like, the prices of VC and to upgrade your player just became so outrageous. You were pretty much spending about more, you were probably spending, no, you were spending more than the amount of the actual game just to upgrade your player. And what 2K does is they'll let you spend all that money just to find out, maybe, and you do all that grinding and you'll find out that your player is probably bad. So you have to spend more money to upgrade another player and upgrade him, and maybe he's good. And if that player is good, they'll fuck around and nerf that type of build. And it's just a process, just like rinse and repeat. And I just had enough of that shit, bro. I don't do yearly games anymore. And I also believe 2K had a lawsuit a couple months ago. I forgot what it was about exactly, but I believe it was on the basis of somebody suing them because of the practice. I forgot what it was exactly. Let me look it up. I forgot what the lawsuit was about overall, but I think it was along the lines of something about microtransactions, and a mother sued them about the practice of microtransactions with VC, and 2K got mad and they ended up releasing a new update, terms and conditions, and it was basically saying that, oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. They basically was saying that they can pretty much delete your player and you can do nothing about it. and they can take the VC if they want to. You can do nothing about it. It's crazy. And if you didn't accept those terms and conditions, you cannot play the game at all. You could probably play offline, but you cannot play online. I think it was crazy. And one of the biggest and worst things about AAA gaming nowadays is them releasing unfinished games for full price. Like, what do you mean this game is still in open beta or just beta in general? Why are you charging me $70 for a game that's basically not even done yet? All I'm saying is, when I was a little kid, when we paid full price for a game, the game was actually done and it was full of stuff you can play over and over again. You still find new stuff. It's old games I played when I was little that I'm playing now. I'm still finding new stuff about. But nowadays, they will charge you full price for a game, and then they'll charge you extra for quote unquote DLC. You know, the stuff that was supposed to actually be in the finished game. Be like, oh, this is DLC. It's like, come on, bro. This was supposed to be in the game originally. Y'all just trying to charge us extra for it. It's kind of crazy. A good example of charging full price for an unfinished game. What was it? That Lord of the Rings game? It broke the internet when it first dropped. I saw gameplay footage of that game. I just shook my head watching that shit. I was like, there's no way they released that game in full confidence and saying, yeah, people gonna love this. And what's the name of that one game that was so terrible? Everybody was refunding it. One of the worst games ever. Even made the Brad refund it. And I think I've never seen him refund a game. What was the name of that game? Hold up. The Day Before. That's what it's called. If you seen that game, you will understand why he refunded it and why everybody was just up in arms about that game being so fucking terrible. And these are just a few examples that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there's hundreds more out there. Oh yeah, Pokemon in recent years is a known offender as well. Scarlet and Violet. It's crazy because I just finished Brilliant Diamond. I was like, man, I want to get to some more Pokemon games. I haven't played them since X and Y. That's the last one I played. So I said, man, I want to get into more Pokemon, but I just don't think I can get down with the new generation of Pokemon because, you know, it just doesn't hit like, I'm being a little old head about this, but it just doesn't hit like our generation, you know. But once I saw how chopped Scarlet and Violet was, I said, no way I'm finna buy this game, bro. No way they finna charge me full price for this game. It would look so bad. It's funny I'm talking about AAA gaming. I believe my friend told me earlier that Ubisoft is doing something along the lines of shutting down Watch Dogs, just completely stopping with Watch Dogs or something. And they should have been there. I remember I bought, Legions? I remember I bought Legions because I ain't gonna lie, the concept seemed pretty cool. Recruiting other people to get on your team and all that. But the thing is, bro, the thing that killed me about Legions is I believe that game dropped in September, was it? Bro, they didn't even drop multiplayer till like December, like mid-December, I believe it was. It took like 3 to 4 months for them to release the multiplayer for the Watch Dogs game. One of the biggest things they promoted in the trailer was the multiplayer. Well, you know, also recruiting, you know, NPCs to be a team. But multiplayer was also a big important thing. And they were like, you know what, we're gonna drop the game first and then release multiplayer months later. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, who is in charge of this? You can say the same thing for Halo, to be honest, because I don't know what Halo is doing. Because I remember when Infinite dropped, bro, we was hype as hell because we like, man, we finna get the custom games back with the Forge. We finna play Griffball. We about to have a, you know, party hardy. Bro, we was too wrong when that shit dropped. When it dropped, it didn't even have Forge mode. It didn't have Griffball. I think it only had like 3 game modes. I think it was Capture the Flag, something like TDM. It was something along the lines of those type of game modes. And it was just repetitive and it got boring. And then they started having skins of cat ears. Mind you, it was cat ears in the shape of the Halo helmet, but it's still like, come on, bro, you know, it's Halo. Honestly, when Bungie left, that should have been the end of Halo. It should have been the end of Halo. I'm just saying. Because 343 is just running this game into the fucking ground. They just don't know what to do with this series, and I think it's just time to give Halo a break overall. I don't know, man. What I could say what the problem probably is really no probably to it. This is a 9 times out of 10 thing, is that games are pretty much not made by people who actually like games. Game companies and IPs have been taken over by, you know, the big dogs, you know what I'm saying? The people who look at games as a quick buck. They don't care about if the game is good or not. They just want that. They see dollar signs now. I feel like games used to be made by, you know, people who had a genuine love for video games and made sure that their product is good. Now it's just taken over by corporations. Like, oh, we don't care. Like, I can't even blame the devs 100% of the time, bro. I can't. Sometimes it's just, you know, the company be like, you know, get this game out, and the devs be like, the game's not finished. They're like, I don't care. We gotta meet this deadline, get this game out. We looking at these dollar signs. I feel like that's really what's going on with AAA gaming. And no, I'm not one of those people that be like, oh man, gaming is dead, because it's far from dead. There's been a lot of good games coming out. I ain't gonna lie. People need to stop doing that surface level gaming. Like, Prime example, I was saying the COD and the 2K. It's kind of crazy to me. It's people who spend $500 on console just to play COD and 2K every year. That just seems like insane to me. But hey, to each his own. But all I'm saying is, if you play those games yearly, you can't really have a say in, oh man, gaming is dead. It don't hit the same no more. It's like, bro, you play literally like the same 2 to 3 games every single year. What do you know about games? I've been discovering so many games. It's been ridiculous. I want to buy the new Kirby game. It's not new. It's a couple years old. It's the Forgotten Land. It looks dope as hell. People need to expand their taste in games. Bro, I finally played Final Fantasy VII. Go check the video. One of the best experiences ever. Even though I'm only an hour and 2 in, it's been so fun. I need to get back on there, but I've been playing so many other different games. I just feel like once people step out of that comfort zone of COD, 2K, Madden, you know what I'm saying, FIFA, well, you can't say FIFA no more, or is it EA Football Club now? I haven't played a FIFA game in years because that shit was just pissing me off. But once people really step out of that comfort zone and really actually try different games, their mind actually might blow up. But yeah, AAA gaming is in a really bad space. I'm really glad that indie games have been taken over as well. Indie games will always have a place in my heart. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since the 360 days, bro, you just had to be there. Indie games on 360 were just prime peak. You know, shit like Castle Minor Z, White Noise, Castle Crashers, Happy Wars, stuff like that was just dope. You will find a random indie game on the Xbox Marketplace and play it and have like the time of your life with your friends. Honestly, if these AAA companies don't get it together within, like, I don't know, probably a year or two, they're fucked, because indie games are going to take over. I promise you that. People are being fed up, especially since the price of games going up $70 for an unfinished game, and you about to charge me extra for shit that's supposed to be in the original game. Come on, dude. I don't know, man. It's just crazy out here. But let me know what y'all think about the current state of AAA gaming.